So I get an email, and someone has suggested on my throne wish list, Natural Harvest, a collection of semen-based recipes, a cookbook. We're gonna find the culprit out right now. Okay, who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
We'll never tell.
Who did it?
No, you have
Who
to
did
kill
it?
us first.
Who did it? Which one of you? Which one of you?
I will go down with the ship.
I'm gonna approve it.
It's very
For
it's
the
very
meme.
nutritious.
I'm gonna approve it for the meme.
No.
Why is it $24?
I don't know. It's not even that good.
What do you mean it's not even that good?
I've read it.
You have it?
342 people.
I do
Say
not
that
have
is.
it, but you can get the PDF for free.
What is it? Is it like actually, or is it like? I'm so confused. Why is there like a fucking flan on it?
Because you
I
can
don't
make
know. It's
flan.
not even in there.
Wait, the back. Semen is not
what?
only nutritious, but it also has a wonderful texture and amazing cooking properties. Like fine wine and cheeses, the taste of semen is complex and dynamic. Semen is inexpensive to produce and is commonly available in many, if not most, homes and restaurants. Despite all these positive qualities, the semen remains neglected as a food. This book hopes to
Can be
change
found
that.
in Pinterest.
I think the one that requires the most of it is like the tiramisu or something like that.
Oh, hell.
I.
Tiramisu is so good.
This hurts the classy.
This is what happens if you leave us alone.
Yeah, it seems like it. It's not happening again.
Leave us alone.
Well, welcome everybody. I'm not cute. Fuck you. Welcome to our Steins Gate Let's Play. Voiceover. I'm joined by these three amazing friends. If you'd like to introduce yourself, starting with Amumu on the left there.
Hi,
And Anne.
hi. Hi,
And Nezumi.
Hi, hi.
Hi,
If
hi.
I say my usual thing, I'll get killed after the book.
Well, we're all here. And you're gonna join us for this amazing journey. I've watched the anime of this, and I played the first visual novel, but this is like has anime scenes in there. I don't really know much about it, to be honest, other than they take clips from the anime, and I think there are new scenes included in here as well. So without further ado, I'm gonna hit new game. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we're putting the voices on a little bit again, just in case characters are off screen.
Yeah, so we can figure out who's got it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit new game, and we're gonna start.
Boo boo, got it.
Oh, is this something I can see? Oh, okay. Well, that's very loud for voices, and I can't click through it. So I guess we have to read this part. Where is config? Voices need to turn down, way down. We're trying to voice over this. Thank you, Gay Potato. No. I don't want to leave the game, though.
I wanna give Potato the fuck.
Okay, I guess this part is just loud, I guess. It's like the intro or something. I don't know.
とは自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に生まれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。だけど俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。
I was getting boop 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 vibes with the static.
宇宙に始まりはあるが
I came.
Thank you for coming.
無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが自らの力を持って滅びゆく有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるのは歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
Epic. That's you, Anne.
Oh, okay. Hey, what are you mumbling about?
I'm gonna mess with the audio a little bit. It's very loud on my end.
Yeah, all I can hear is the crickets. I can't hear the voice.
How do I get into the oh, there we go. Okay. Config. Yeah, turn those sound effects down. I don't know why escape is an exit button and why they make backspace the button. But okay. There we go. Wait, did not save? Because that seems the exact same. Okay, we're just going to turn it down. Sorry, there we go. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. Only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. A bead of sweat slowly slides down my chin and drops onto the concrete.
A Chiron. Earth to a Chiron. You talking to someone?
I'm gonna turn down the voice just a tad more. I don't know why this volume's so loud in this game. Like, look how small that is. There. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Yeah. Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us. But I'll make sure he tells us everything. I'm gonna turn up the text speed too. Jesus Christ. Oh, text. That's what I wanted. Turn that way up. What? The organization is already on the move? I see. So that's the choice of... Oh, you know... Oh my god, hold on. I think it's the sync to... I think it's the sync to voice thing that the text I have on. Where was that? That was in sound? Sync voice. Because I think that syncs it to the message speed. There we go. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongaroo. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand, the people in this world are aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advanced towards Radicon, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head for the 8th floor by the stairwell. At long last, I make it to the 8th floor. Honestly, I didn't think it would be so brutal.
Who is that on the phone?
The girl, Sheena Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way up here, and she isn't even short of breath. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Akarin.
Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me. So she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her for as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Once inside, we're greeted by a sign reading, Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference.
Akarin.
Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Okarin.
Huh? But I've always called you that.
That was then. I have since become Hoyin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by the secret organizations all over the world.
But that's too hard to remember.
In any case, Hoyin Kyoma is my true name.
Besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rentaro. You're weird.
Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I've rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I also hate the Deviriate Okarin.
So, okay, can I ask you something?
In one ear and out the other.
What are we doing here?
Wait, you followed me here without knowing why?
Yep.
We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radicon. It is here that the conference will be held.
Press conference? But where are the reporters?
Mayuri's right. Considering Nakabachi's notoriety and the topic at hand, I was expecting a larger audience. Could this be the organization's working its twisted influence? I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. Or in his mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say.
You wrapped something? Is it his birthday too?
Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal confront. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above us. But we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
An earthquake? Is it a magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean again?
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. Feeling uneasy, I bolt out the conference hall. I run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall? And it kinda looks like a satellite. Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? This is the rooftop of an 8-story building, for crying out loud. I think that's you again, Anne. The character we'll meet later.
That's why I can't tell. Please stay back, everybody. The press conference will proceed as scheduled.
Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. So what are they trying to hide? I didn't realize it in the heat of the moment, but the lock on the rooftop door was broken. Is this a result of a mere prank? Or could it be the organization at work? Though the stench of the conspiracy burns in my nostrils, I resignedly return to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up near the 7th floor entrance. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. What are you doing?
Well, I really want an Upa.
Mayuri points to the capsule machine reading, Rhinet Axis Battlers, Upa Collection. Nowadays, it's hard to find anyone unfamiliar with the Rhinet Kakeru. Rhinet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rhinet Axis Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an allopathic egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. Then by all means, go ahead.
But Mayushi's all out of 100-yen coins.
Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have an extra star at the end. Mayushi star.
So, can I borrow 100 yen, please?
Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin and drop it in the machine's coin slot. I open the capsule and take out the contents.
It's an Oopa, and it's metal. A metal Oopa.
Is it rare?
Super rare.
Mayuri's eyes are sparkling. Does she really want it that badly? I give this creature a medal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it.
Really? Are you sure, Okairon?
The name's Hoyin Kyoma.
Never. Thank you.
Is she doing it on purpose? Do you want to take that, Nezumi? Nezumi?
I was muted.
You're okay.
There we go. Thank you for all coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference.
Sounds like they're starting. Let's go, Mayuri.
Just a sec. I gotta write my name.
She's preoccupied with the metal Oopa. I go on ahead.
Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Do you actually want to take this too, Nezumi? Because I remember this character actually doesn't even come back later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you also put him down on the list for me.
Oh, did it? Okay, yeah, go for it then.
I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century.
There are about 20 people now, including us. But still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Doctor! Do you take us for fools?
Who the hell are you?
Hi, Star. Doing good. How are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Teeter, and you call yourself an inventor?
Someone, throw this man out.
You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor.
Shut your mouth, you little pest.
Just then, someone taps me on the shoulder from behind. And suddenly grabs my arm. Is this Staffer? Nay, an agent from the organization? Unhand me, you... Huh? It's a girl about my age. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? It's Makise Kirisu. We haven't met, but I know her face. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives a Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. What business could this genius girl have with me?
Could you come with me for a moment?
I don't believe that Makise Kirisu is a staff member at this venue. Which means... No! You're with the organization?
Huh? Stop fooling around and come with me.
I decided to shut up and follow suit. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. I let Makise Kirisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your supervisor say then?
What are you talking about? I just need to ask you something.
What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates.
What's with this organization stuff?
Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kirisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to. What skill? I didn't even have time to react. What are you doing?
Huh? Your phone's off. Who are you talking to?
Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. The statement was a mere gambit to get my phone back from Kirisu, but it somehow worked. Whew, that was a close one. Or that was close.
So you talk to yourself.
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kirisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn. Looks like I have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Just when I think I found my moment, Kirisu's gaze meets mine, locking me in place. Her powerful gaze blazes with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
What were you trying to tell me earlier?
Earlier? What are you talking about?
About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started.
Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset.
Is this a trap?
Came.
It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. Hey Haku, how you doing? But would this girl do something that underhanded?
You looked like you were going to start crying at any second. Why? Have we met before? Or is that you? I don't know.
No, that was you. Your mouth was moving. She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious.
And how do you know my name?
Haku, please get some more rest, okay? My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist, after all. Genius girl. Our next meeting shall be as enemies.
Huh.
Farewell! I ran down the stairs and quickly hid in the opposite stairway. I mean fair, Haku, but I just want you to make sure you get some rest, okay? I hear Maki Sekiri's voice echoing after me, calling for me to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. But I can't let them capture me yet. My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. Guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? I was trying to prioritize that girl's safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone and turn it on. And it rings just as I do. Huh? An email? It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I opened the video file with some, trepidation. Huh? Is this a prank or some sort of Maki Sekirisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone for my address book. Damn it. Mayuri, why won't you pick up? At this point, I've got no choice but to go search for her. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Maki Sekirisu again. Still, leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. And there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. And by somewhere, really do mean anywhere. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Helyan Kyoma. With a sigh, I close my phone and begin my search. Suddenly, I hear footsteps coming from up the staircase.
Okay, my middle Oopa ran away.
Ran away? What? It's alive? It's a little hard to believe.
I think I dropped it.
I see. So she was looking for it. Jeez. To think I was actually worried about her. Forget about it. You can always get another one.
No way. Metal Oopas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online, you know.
Wait, what? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri! Where did you drop it?
I don't know. That's why I'm looking. And even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay?
Oh my god, Haku. That 10,000 yen will fund my research.
They said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it.
Thus begins our search for the
I
metal Upa.
came.
Oh my god, Moo.
Oh, that's me. Tootaroo, Oopa, Oopa, come out wherever you are.
See ya, Moo, they did your fucking text tone.
Yeah.
Mayuri tries calling its name, but I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Tootadoo is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. This might mean that she didn't drop it on the 7th floor near the capsule machines, but somewhere on her way to the 8th floor. There's also the possibility that it was pilfered by someone who knows just how much a metal Upa is worth. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but for the lust for money?
Sounds like you, Kyron.
Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Ah! Wait, is that me? Oh no, wait, I don't think that's me, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna
It's
scream my
somebody.
eyes. Ah! What was that?
Was that a scream?
I think so. First the incident on the roof, and now this? What's going on here? Stay here, Mayuri. I follow the stream up the stairs and down a dark, empty hallway. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. And there, through a conspicuously open door, I see it. There's something on the ground. Motionless. I recognized her clothing. What was it? It can't be. What? Makise Kirisu. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 30 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? I want to run away. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. There's no other explanation. Someone killed Makise Kirisu. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I need to get out of here. Now. I rush down to the 7th floor to grab Mayuri.
What happened to Kyron?
We're leaving! I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kirisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is buried into burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Rip a moo.
Well, one less character for me to play.
Hey, what happened? You look really pale.
She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died.
Eh?
I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kirisu is dead. And I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara has no idea what just happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual, the never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now since he knows about Makise Kirisu. Who could stay calm after witnessing something like that? I have no idea who did it. I don't even know for sure that it was a stabbing. I just made the assumption based on the pool of blood on the floor, and the fact I didn't hear any gunshots. Oh, goodbye, Halo. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button. And then, with the lightest touch, I press down. Sending. What? What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. 12:54 p.m. Akihabara. Chiyodori, a 3-minute walk from the station. Right there. In an instant, hundreds of pedestrians disappeared into thin air without a trace. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stood there alone in the completely empty Akihabara, speechless and petrified. I look around, but no one is there. Not even my Yuri. I start to run through the uncannily empty streets of Akihabara. I don't see anyone. Not so much as a sign of life. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. My mind racing, I feel a strange presence above me, then look up. And there, at the top of Radican, sticking out from the 8th floor where I'd just been, is a crashed satellite. Now we get opening time. What do you guys all think so far? It is a lot like the anime. It's kind of crazy.
good so far. I like it. That's interesting. Is this the same opening as the anime?
No, it's different.
Okay, no idea.
Yeah, I know, but it's weird because they like turned a visual novel that they made anime of back into a visual novel.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Strange.
Well, the dialogue seems to come from the original visual novel. I think they just added the animated scenes.
Although Steins Gate kind of had its own unique look, and I kind of missed that. But once we finish this, there are Steins Gate 0 and the side story Steins Gate games we can always do, where we get the real art style.
Yeah, that's actually honestly why I couldn't watch the anime. Because
Yeah.
I really like Suke's art.
Mm-hmm. This is the first visual novel I actually ever played. Not this one, but the original.
I think the original stuff's not that long.
I fuck with this opening. Holy shit.
Well, as far as visual novels go, it's not that long.
Maybe you can make it a loving breakfast with that book you got.
Damn. I always loved the music in the original Steins Gate visual novel, so I'm happy that it sounded like most of the tracks are still here from that prologue.
I wonder if they just didn't have like, the original code, and that's why they, when they redid it, they had to use
Yeah.
the anime stuff.
Haku came to that music. Oh, drink Wally water, thank you. Hey you. Can you see us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you. On the other side of the monitor. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that, from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. True reality is on the other side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter. I shall speak in simpler terms. Easy enough for even you to understand. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to shelter the system and plunge the world into chaos.
Really? You shouldn't do bad things, Okairan.
Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember? From the station, head down Chiyodori until you read Suyuichi Roach, I cannot say that name whatsoever, station. Then take a left onto Kumarebashi Dori in the alley before the traffic light. You'll find the rundown Ohayami building. The lab is on the second floor. On the first floor is a store of ill repture called Vtubers Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors, of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. Suihiro. Okay, got it. But the proprietor of the Vtubers Workshop, Tenoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. Mwahahaha! I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At the present, our researchers are...
Kyron, you gotta say lab mems, not researchers.
Our laboratory members, are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab Mem number 001. The insane mad scientist, Hyoyin Kyoma.
Kyron is cuter though.
Next, we have our resident cosplayer, an only female member. Lab Mem number 002. Sheena Mayuri.
Drew, call me Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them.
And last, we have our resident super hacker. Lab Mem number 003. Hashira Itaru.
Stop calling me that. It's Super Hacker. Duh.
Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion. But that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Like in that tennis manga? Right, I get it.
No, it's the number of earthly desires in mortals. You @channel junkie. And by the way, @channel in this is basically 4chan, as just a heads up. And I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself.
I'm not talking to myself, can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor.
Yeah, the voice was not me.
Oh, that was you, so yeah, sorry.
Ah, he just grinned.
What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist on outside that monitor. That's you, Nezumi.
Oh. Am I? Oh. Just say, don't look at me.
That's you again, Ann.
Nope.
You want me to turn up the voices?
Work. I could hear it just fine until this one part.
Okay. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality.
Maybe they think we're in the game. I doubt it's even occurred to them.
Oh no, that's Nezumi.
Oh.
Sorry.
I doubt that's even occurred to them.
Oh, it's you, Ann.
I'm gonna drop my headphones, hold on.
I can turn it up a bit if you want, but...
I was fine until the lab. I don't know why my
okay,
it suddenly got quiet. Why aren't you 2D girlfriends the same way?
I'm still gonna turn it up a little bit. So I even have a hard time hearing it too on my end.
It was like fine, and then it's like
there.
In the lab it's super quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just like because the camera's moving around that they're like trying to simulate distance between them.
Yeah, probably.
That's different. Those girls are my wives.
Nobody cares about your harem.
But Mayushi touched upon a very... Oh wait, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's you, yeah.
But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Anyway, we can know for sure. Oh,
No.
come on!
Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system.
Nice Chunibyo, bro.
I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character, Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday. 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, Haka. I'm no Chinibyo patient. I am Hyoyin Kyoma!
That's your character's name, right?
Oh, Daru. Your communication skills are beyond repair.
I'll have you know I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party.
This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother in arms, and right-hand man, Hashira Itaru, nickname Daru. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his instance from that software is his forte. He shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well.
Oh, the needle bit my finger.
This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women. And today she's working on a costume at her usual leisurely pace. Unfortunately, I have no idea if the costumes are well made or not because I don't know the character, what the character is supposed to look like. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is, Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring, she said to me.
Mayushi is a Kyron's hostage. I belong here.
To me, her offer was my salvation.
Oh, did Alpaca Man say anything?
Nope, nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Damn antisocial alpaca. Huh? The TV makes it sound like it's shorted, then the screen goes blank. I changed the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This Chromie TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
You made Mr. Alpaca angry.
Damn. I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and look out the window. I can't stand the humidity of Japanese summers. Blessed by a slight breeze blowing through my window, I gaze far out into the horizon. I close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that the impossible scene I saw an hour ago. They're gone. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone. In the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. Then wandering through the deserted Akiba, I saw a satellite smash into the rooftop of Radicon. I just stood there, breathless, until...
What's wrong?
Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. Everyone disappeared just now, right?
Huh?
You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right?
Huh? I didn't see anything.
You didn't? You saw nothing. Nothing at all. There were people here a second ago, weren't there?
There were?
Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure.
Of course there are.
Her reply didn't make any sense.
It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you? I'm sure it's because of the heat. Toot-toot.
How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to look, I looked up at the bright blue sky. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radicon, where I had been just a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building. The same building where just moments before, I had found Makise Kirisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Has anybody called an ambulance? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kirisu might still be in that dark room, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was... what the hell is that satellite doing there? Satellite. Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building was shaken by an unknown force. The roof door lock had been broken. Beyond it sat a large satellite-like machine. That's right. When I saw it, the object was neatly sitting on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building. It looked as if it had completely obliterated the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was... when did that happen? Mayuri, about the satellite.
Yep, what a surprise. Huh.
What do you mean? What was a surprise?
It made a huge kaplow sound.
It certainly did make a sound. But I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like zoom, like the roar of an earthquake. Did that satellite fall out of the sky?
Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board?
That's where Yazi pops out. Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all? I caught the attention of a policeman trying to cordon off the scene, and tried to tell him about the stabbing of Makise Kirisu, but... do you want to voice that, Nezumi, just a little bit? Nezumi?
Oh my god, I muted myself.
You're
no
fine.
No one got stabbed at Radican.
He annoyingly insists. What? How could he say that with such certainty? We were escorted to UPX and released. There were people at UPX, like usual. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakibachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radican. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of hundreds of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Makise Kirisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see. So that's it. This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under control. My god. But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day, I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. Having to come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda from the fridge. Ah, Elixir Intellectuals. A drink fit for a genius. That's you again, Nezumi.
Cola's better.
O'Kyron really loves his Dr. P.
I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. Mwahahaha! Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory. A top-secret development room restricted to only lab members. Personally, I'm not fond of this cheap curtain. I often dream of replacing it with an airlock, but our research budget is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim and hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly?
Huh? What plan?
I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than the newer home models. The plan, as in the plan, obviously. I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8.
Oh, that. How's... I suppose to know what you meant.
We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
We were in different classes in junior year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years?
Details. The point is, we've known each other for a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here.
Nope.
Ugh. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Oh. So, are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8?
Not yet.
So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we've managed to create some ingenious futurish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It's a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. So far, there are 8 in number. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura Aura? Gadget number 4, Mod Snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, the Sialoom Saber. Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. Anyway, our current project is Future Gadget number 8, the Phone Wave, name subject to change. Phone Wave is a pretty weak name, so I decided to add name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. But I digress. The Phone Wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the Phone Wave, name subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possible just ditzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat up some frozen fried chicken by a remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Bear in mind, the frozen chicken had almost thawed out by the time she placed it in the Phone Wave, name subject to change. But when she removed it, it was frozen solid. Since then, Dara and I have been searching for the cause.
We tried copying what Mayushi did, but we can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. And when we tried to freeze the banana, it turned out really weird. I just don't get it.
Mayuri! Mayuri! Bring forth the bananas!
Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again?
I think it's you again.
No, I
Or-
actually think it's
you think-
you, since
Oh, is it? Oh.
Because stop calling them like weird things.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It
That's been
sounds very-
bugging me. That's been bugging me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas?
But gel bananas are gel bananas.
Whatever. Get moving.
What are you doing to the food? Why do you you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food. I agree.
I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave. Name subject to change. Your stinginess could not cost us the battle with the organization.
That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas, and now Mayushi can't eat a single one.
Next time, we'll do only one banana. The phone wave needs to change. It's simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on it. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. I waste no time. The call connects in an instant. You want to take this, Momo? Or no, I think that's my Yushi actually. Wait, hold on. I think that's my Yuri.
Yeah,
Is it
I
me?
think that's her voice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Alright, I'll do it. Hello, this is the phone wave. Name subject to change.
Yeah, this is the voice of my Yushi's guidance. The system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave.
Do you hear Mayushi's voice?
Be quiet. I'm trying to listen.
You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the number button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press number 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes. Press number 120.
Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 number sign. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave name subject to change comes to life. I think that's you, Azumi.
Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards.
Backwards? That might have serious implications. If we look at the quantum critical behavior driven by Hun's rule.
Yeah, no.
Not Hun's rule?
No.
Okay. Three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes.
Ew.
Joe bananas are ready.
After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave name subject to change had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered.
They look pretty nasty.
The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg, or a stomach, and go for it.
No way.
Fine. Mayuri, the honor shall be yours.
But gel bananas are all gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy.
Wait, she already tried one? This girl's ditziness is truly on another level.
It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all.
Gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Daru, what do you think?
Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana. Mayushi, say, your banana's all soft and squishy for me.
Your bananas are all soft and...
Don't make her say that, you perv! Just got bonked. Tara, you have a banana emote, oh my god. Oh, okay. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. There's going to be a seminar at the ATF, and we have to be there. Tokyo Denki University, where Daru and I go to school, collaborates with ATF to set up satellite glasses. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down. You can do that, Amumu.
Behind me is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite.
I'm not a big fan of bananas, to be honest.
No, I don't like them either.
Do you want to
Oh,
read the
keep
text?
eating
Do
them?
you want to read the text, Ian?
I have a banana right now.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Upa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Patty Kiro Froggy.
It's from Mayuri. Responding to every last aspect of a message is a waste of time. I should just pick one topic to respond to. Or maybe she won't, or maybe I won't reply at all. This is where the choices come in.
You
Let's-
say first?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go through the game again anyways, and we can just skip all the
Okay.
text we've already seen. I feel your pain. That thing was worth a fortune. Our precious research funds. And then the fucking... I love that emote. Just down and fucking, on the ground. Yeah, ORZ. There. That should do it. Mail sent.
Man, that AC. I'm alive.
Unlike the lab, Daibiru has an air conditioning, making it an oasis for poorer students like us. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave, name subject to change, I might have found our answer.
You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying.
I was about to start dropping that, but then I remember they always use it, so I gotta keep doing it. I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab member use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Now's not the time.
So, what's your latest ridiculous theory?
What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility. Even those of the lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous.
So basically you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science.
Stop interrupting me. At this rate, I'll never get to my point. Daru. I have a hunch that the phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that?
Steins what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man.
Let me share my revelations about the phone wave name subject to change. Damn you. My brilliant ideas will clearly find no purchase with Daru. Time to change the topic. So you're telling me you have no interest in checking out Radican?
won't get to see anything anyway. Besides, most of the info's out on the net already. There's more than 100 threads on 8chan. It's nuts, dude.
But when I think I asked him if there's any information about Makise Kiriso on that channel.
That again?
What do you mean again?
I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right?
I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous. I saw her dead just 3 hours ago.
You know, that message was kinda weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future.
He's right. The email was sent from my phone. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stab. Bed. Makise K. Irisu. Don't. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago. A chime signals our arrival to the 5th floor. The elevator door opens slowly. As we step out of the elevator, I see a girl. I recognize her. You... Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I can't move a finger. I'm gonna drink the holy water, thank you. You want a bed, Makise K? I stare at her face in disbelief. Makise Kirisu.
Is there something wrong?
You should be dead! Why are you here? And you're even... There isn't a single bloodstain on her clothes. And they're the same one she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. And as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch. I realize that I'm gasping in disbelief.
What's wrong with you?
You're okay? But that's impossible! Someone stabbed you! I saw you lying in a pool of blood!
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine.
Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such an unscientific drivel. I'm a mad scientist! Feels silky. Quite the cuticles. Substance. She has substance. Of course she's not a ghost. How silly of me. Her skin's so soft. So alive. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one.
Oh, Okarin, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey. Are you trying to get yourself arrested?
I just want to know the truth. That's right. She was stabbed. Maybe she's hiding her wounds. This requires further investigation. I grab the hem of her jacket. Pull it aside and take a good look at her chest.
Oh no. What truth, you perv? You stupid. Wanna die?
Luis Chan's famous line for the win.
I know what I saw! Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kirisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything I saw.
Wait, Dr. Nakabachi?
What are you talking about, Okarin? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled.
Cancelled?
Yeah, because of the satellite crash.
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
Excuse me,
My name is Hyoyin Kyoma.
Really, man? You're hopeless.
Okay, Hyoin-san. I'd like to hear your story in more detail.
Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. I'll do this. Magisa-san, it's almost time.
Huh? Oh, right. Thank you.
Kirisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room.
We should go too.
Go where?
To hear the lecture, duh.
That. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius, Makise Kirisu, need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today.
She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kirisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article.
It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous.
She's 18. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kirisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I stare back at her, she quickly looks away. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl acts, but I learned at Radican how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best.
Time travel? Oh ho.
Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept.
Objection! He's attorney now.
Huh?
It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd.
Okarin, you magnificent fool.
An ATF staffer entered the room, ready to kick me out, but Kirisu stopped him. Perhaps I got too carried away.
Okay. It's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to just talk in a discussion format.
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that.
But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning.
What are the major theories of time travel? I've heard about the cosmic string theory, at least.
Neuron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory, tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory, cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory, elementary particle ring and laser theory, Dirac antiparticle theory.
Not bad. Perhaps Makise Kiriso is a worthy rival after all.
However, all of these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other.
Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model?
Right, well... It could be contradicted by the 13th model now, couldn't it?
Accursed girl. I didn't expect that she'd twist my question and use it against me. All of a sudden, I can feel everyone's eyes on me. It's risky to be conspicuous, so I probably shouldn't get too carried away.
By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second farther into the future than I am.
What does that mean?
According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you. If you were to keep running at the speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse into the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, Hyoin Hyoma?
Why are you singling me out? Do you want to take that as me? I think it's a random dude.
Yeah. Then what about going to the past?
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? Well, I was just getting started. Let's say that we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass.
String-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist?
The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit. When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. Now then, you need three things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make the move at near light speed. How much energy do you think it would need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. Gigalo! Third, you'd need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning, with the time traveler alive, of course.
Should we be looking at these red text things when they come up?
It might just help you figure out
See,
the
gigawatts that's a reference, right, to
Yeah.
Back to the
Back
Future.
to the Future.
There's a lot of references in this show, or in this game.
Yeah. Everything.
This
Most of them are going to be about the references to, but using like the big.
Maybe we'll pull it up when it comes, because I guess that makes sense. Like, what's a 2D girl? Wow, a female character in an anime. If you didn't know what Chunin Bilyo is, 8th grade syndrome. I guess that's probably it would be good to look at, if it's like something like that. Okay, we'll start doing that. Oh no, stop! Every time I hit escape.
What do you think, Hyoyin-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel?
Like, that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me?
Looks like Hyoyin-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hyoyin-san, do you know what wormholes are?
Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right?
Yes, that's correct. There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter.
Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would look like, or what it would be like.
Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force, so that I can't squish anymore. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara and the exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near speed of light, and once it's there, we yank it back to LA.
How?
According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. So now, if Hyoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashima effect.
Let's see what that is, since none of us are majors in this topic. Phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star back at close to the speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he returned to Earth to find that thousands of years have passed since his absence. Got it.
Boop boop, got it.
Boo boo.
That theory the one movie was based off of.
Oh yeah.
The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Hyoin-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past, time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole time travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic stream travel. First, the wormhole itself may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist.
So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. And incorporating them into a time machine is even more untenable.
Now, do you see what I mean when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer. This is the limit of modern physics. I can't see how it might change in 10 years, though.
Yes, you did make me snicker, Tara.
Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. And that's because the fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved.
Let's see what that is. A scientific and physiological principle that states that every event has a cause, and it is by that cause the effect is produced. The theory of relativity is founded upon the principle, however, quantum physics have observed microscale phenomenon. So it's if it happens, it happens. Okay. Got it.
Got it.
You mean time paradoxes and conservation of mass? The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
If you think that conservation of mass applies to macrosystems like the universe or microsystems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken.
What? Is that true? She's laughing at my reaction. That little... Yeah, how mortifying.
Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all.
Then what is the problem? I think that was just a random
Yeah,
person.
random guy.
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox.
Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born.
As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
You wanna take that in?
Yeah, what if you just don't kill them?
You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that.
Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous.
Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.0000001 chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say that this is the logical conclusion? There may be loopholes, like parallel worlds, or self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept.
Yeah. I grind my teeth. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kirisu truly is a genius. Damn, that was a lot of big words. I ended up listening to all of Kirisu's lecture at ATF. After the 2 time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside. I saw Makise Kirisu dead. And yet, she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just my memories of Kirisu, but also my conversations with Mayuri. Daru too. Everything that happens in reality stands in stark opposition to the world I remember. Everything would be solved if I just told myself what I saw was a dream. An illusion, it never happened. Daru kind of thick, though. By the time I snapped out of my internal monologue, Daru had wandered off. So be it. I need to focus on finding a way to discover the true cause of my contradicting memories anyway. This leaves me with no choice. I arrive at Yanabana Yashi Shrine. I need to get exercised. I seriously doubt the Makise Kirisu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese, it's in our blood. Yanabashi Yashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanada River. To find it, you enter the first side of the road after crossing Manasabashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanada Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one.
It's Okairan, Tuturu.
There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One is Mayuri, and the other docile-looking beauty wearing traditional Miko attire. Miko! Shrine Maidens priestess in the Shinto region. Miko dressed white kimono. Okay. Got it. Yuyushibara Luka. The chief priest's son. Lovely in every way. But he's a guy.
Good afternoon, Okabe-san.
We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. Wait, pedestrian heaven. Some neighborhoods of Tokyo, such as Akihabara, are close to major streets on busy days. This effectively turns the street into one big sidewalk. Okay, I got that.
Oh yeah, that event thing.
Yeah. It also so happens that Lukaku and Mayuri and I are classmates. I learned that fact after I've gone to know him. Are you practicing with Samadari like I told you?
Yes.
As long as you master the Senshin Zama school of swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Holy fuck the edge. Demon Sword Samadari may be an imitation sword, but that is the only form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes true power.
I really appreciate this, Okabe-san.
My name isn't Okabe.
It's Okairan.
I'm sorry, Kyoima-san.
As long as you understand. Now, speak the words.
Sai Kongalu.
No, not Kongaloo. Kongaroo!
Yes. Sai Kongaru.
It's funny because in Japan they don't have the R, so everyone uses L, so that's why they said it. I get it.
Did I get it right?
Lukaku smiles happily as I nod.
Thank you.
Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi's not a Fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited.
Fujoshi? A term for female otaku with a particular interest in yaoi. Oh god. Does not apply to female otaku in general.
Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things.
Jeez. Though we do have a master-discipline relationship. Or disciples. What are you doing here, Mayuri?
Came to see Lukaku. Kawimai's coming up next month, and I want him to cosplay as Karari-chan for my net, but he won't say yes.
Okay. What are those things? Kai-chan, the heroine of Rainet Kakeru, her full name. Okay, so it's the girl from the anime thing. And that's just like Comic-Con thing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me.
But I'm sure you'll look great in it. The phrase, someone this cute can't be a girl, is really popular, you know? Come on, make your cosplay debut.
Why does it have a tip?
I don't
It's unwritten rule to use this phrase whenever you see someone who looks like a cute girl, but it's either unspecified gender or it's actually a boy. Oh god. Is that what they do there?
It's an actual phrase that people use.
Really?
Yeah, it's got, I think it's a term, yeah.
Okay. Mayuri's hobby is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just mostly used in, like, the manga and anime and stuff.
Gotcha.
To classify characters.
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Lukaku as her next target. Anyways, Lukaku, it's a good reason for my being here today. I need you to perform an exorcism.
An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait.
No, it's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Kanata Shrine. So with that said, bring out the usual.
The usual?
The usual for an exorcism should be obvious. I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the zigzaggy paper thingies that the priest does with a little does a shaky thingy with.
That sounded really dumb, Kyron.
Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri. Yeah, it's the evil spirit in my arm. Be still, foul spirit. Gah! Hurry, Lukaku, it's trying to take over.
No way! Please hang in there, Okabe-san!
I'm not okay, Bae-san.
I'm sorry, Kyoma-san, but what should I...
The exorcism. Hurry! Just do it! Like I taught you.
Okay.
Please, Luca, expel this spirit from me. Reasons tell me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy.
Oh my god.
It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. Yeah, that's a running joke, you'll see. But he's a guy. I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Lukaku.
You can add guys to your harem, it's okay.
Okay. With a sigh of relief, I offer Lukaku my thanks.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Lukaku gave us some corn on the cob, and Mayuri and I left Yanabashi Shrine. Though this corn was originally sent to Lukaku's home, Lukaku offered to share it with the lab after it provided to be too much for his family to eat. We truly owe Luca for providing us with these valuable supplies. Still fired up after Lukaku's exorcism, Mayuri swung her bag of corn about like a sword. Not that I could blame her. I was excited myself. We tried taking a shortcut but found our path blocked off. Reasonable, I suppose, given that the bridge led to Radikan. With our progression halted, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you'd expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pockety. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. If she's concerned about the time, I mean, she has to go to work soon. It must mean she has to go to work soon. Without saying a word, I extend my hand to Mayuri, offering to take the corn back to the lab myself.
Thanks. Well, time for me to go to work.
Wait, Mayuri. Back at Radicon, you heard a man scream, right?
Scream? When was that again?
This afternoon.
I don't think I heard anything.
Oh, well, alright.
Kairin's a weirdo.
I return to the lab to see a large, fearsome man standing out front. He's the workshop's manager, actually the owner of this whole building, Tenuji Yugo. I call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brawn tubes. No sooner had he caught my attention than an unfamiliar woman jumped out from the brawn tube workshop. That's you, Anne.
Was that?
Who is this? What sort of woman greets people like that?
Amane Souza.
After that nightmare of a greeting, she just introduces herself? Such bold behavior. Could she be an organization spy? Did I make you Mr. Braun, Nezumi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hugo. Oh, so you're the kid who wants a job interview.
A job interview? This young woman? You want to work at the dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden Brawn 2 workshop with this filthy old manager?
You want an extra 1,000 yen added to your rent?
My words are but the truth, though I suppose it's not my place to get involved. Anyway, I had no idea the Brawn Tube Shop was hiring. You always look so... free. I didn't know you needed the help.
Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job. Boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer.
Age?
Spets.
18.
Same as me.
Why do you want to work here?
Because I love CRTs.
Hired. You start tomorrow.
Wait, what? Is that some sort of joke? Are we on camera?
Thanks, boss. Who are you?
You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl. To learn it would place your life in jeopardy. Countless women have learned my name only to find themselves targets of the organization. Sarah in America, Claudia in Italy, Simone in France. I won't put anyone else in danger.
Hey, stop pulling things out of your ass. This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro.
My name is not Okabe. It's Hyoyen.
Quit it or I'll raise your rent.
I'm Okabe Rintaro.
I don't know anything about this organization that's after you. But if you're ever in trouble, Okabe Rentaro, let me know. I can help with stuff like that.
Huh?
Hmm?
Stuff like what?
If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again.
Mr. Braun, I don't think you should hire her.
Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore that organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head.
It is?
You just keep thinking that.
So that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip.
But someday, the world will kneel before me. Mwahahaha! After I make it back to the lab, I lug the broken TV down to the Braun Tube workshop for repairs. The sign on the door says closed, but I know from past experience not to take it at face value. Sure enough, I see Mr. Braun in his workshop relaxing with a cup of tea.
Yo, what's up, Okabe?
What's up? The TV you gave me broke, that's what.
I bet you were treating it rough, weren't you? Love. You gotta treat them with love.
A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love. It sends shivers down my spine. I'll need repairs post-haste.
Man, why do you always talk like that?
I see no sign of Suzaha Amane, the woman from earlier, inside the shop. What I do see are CRT screens everywhere. The haphazard layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional according to Mr. Braun. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screen HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market.
Oh, there's probably just a loose solder on the board. I can fix it.
Really? Well, by all means.
Hold on. I'll get you an estimate.
What? You're charging me?
What do you think? This ain't some charity.
You're the one who gave us the TV!
Yeah, so what? I never said I'd service it for free.
Curse you. You have some gal to say that after foisting a half-broken piece of junk onto us.
Oh, shut up. If you don't want it, I can take it back. Though, I'll have to charge you for its safe disposal.
Extortion! You dare cheat the man who very well may change the future of mankind?
Huh. Who's that now?
Me, of course. Who else?
Brush your teeth and go to sleep, kid. You got some nerve to be back-talking when I'm letting you rent the second floor for next to nothing.
You shall have your money, Mr. Braun. I managed to talk him into giving us a temporary replacement TV in exchange for the repair fee, and carry it back up to the lab. New message. My area again.
Rifa is super popular, you know? Even more popular than the hero, Kakiro-kun. They're so cute, I want to collect them all. It's like how you used to collect black fingerless gloves, remember?
Should I reply? Those gloves. Indeed, but you must never speak of that to anyone else. It was necessary to seal the abomination lying dormant in this right arm of mine. There, that should do it. No, sad. Once it got dark, I started looking for more information on the mass disappearance phenomenon of Maki Sekirisu's stabbing. I searched through a number of news sites only to turn up nothing. So, were those hallucinations after all? While I was looking at channel, I noticed a thread that posted by a John Teeter. Wait, John Teeter is back? John Teeter appeared on American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have time traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started quite a storm among the BBS netizens. IBM, basically.
Yep.
Computer manufacturer. Teeter also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. Another name for Bonavide spongiform, commonly known as mad cow disease. Okay, so he predicted mad cow disease. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. On the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other, too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. Yeah, so this is based on a real event that happened. This is a real thing that happened online and over in America and Japan about this guy who claimed to be a time traveler 10 years or whenever this took place 10 years ago. I don't remember when exactly it was, but I'm guessing 2010 or 2000, I think. Y2K, right? I think. So after 10 years of silence, that same John Teeter is now on a Japanese BBS. Also, hi Bob, how you doing? Welcome on in. No worries. Ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. Let's see what a troll means, guys. On the internet to post conversational opinions or false information. Yes. That is definitely a troll. First of all, John Teeter is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Okay, so this is kind of weird, because this is how the threads are work in this game. Do we want to read them all?
Do you think they might?
It starts here.
They're
So
pretty fun and
yeah, do you guys want to go in order? Like, Amumu starts, then Anne, then Nezumi. But if it's John Teeter, I'll read John Teeter. Is that okay?
yeah.
For me?
Alright, Anne. Or, sorry, Amumu, you started. Sorry, not Anne.
Hey, don't talk smack about the cat-type robot.
It's a time paradox.
I don't expect you to believe what I came here from the year 2036. I see that everyone on this world line would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034.
Time traveler. Well, John Teeter. Lol.
More details on the time machine.
Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one?
I knew it.
What's a word line?
Holy shit, I want to redo my life with a time machine.
White rice is good.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's the thing that divides the north from the south, right?
Give up the act, troll.
Stern, huh? Haven't heard that one before. Still, if you wish to start a conspiracy theory, you should present more detailed evidence. So, who are you? A CERN insider?
Huh?
When I hear conspiracy theory, I think Freemasons.
Why put this on CERN in the first place? It's not like they've some evil lab. They never even officially announced that they were researching time travel, unless you're saying their particle physics work somehow morphed into time travel stuff.
Here's their official site. It's in English though.
The hell are y'all saying? Use words I know.
He's a Super Saiyan. Lol.
Yeah, I can't assess this properly. How am I supposed to keep abreast of the situation when this perv is making things up?
I love this so much.
Where's CERN?
Is there anyone funding time travel research?
The doctor.
Just Google CERN, dude. It ain't that hard.
Sissy, roofies, narcotics.
CERN.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
The Human Lollification Project via Time Machine.
Oh no, my god.
Hell yeah.
I'll have fun reading that.
Copied and pasted from Wiki Pedophilia, also known as the Society for European Nuclear Research. The name CERN is an acronym from the French Société Européenne pour la Recherche. Don't know that one.
You're fine.
Nuclear. It is the world's largest particle physics research facility located just outside of Geneva, Switzerland. It sits on the border of France and Switzerland and contains banks, libraries, post offices, and even dorms on its campus. Particle physicists from all over the world gather at CERN to conduct experiments. In addition, CERN currently employs several thousand full-time personnel.
What's your point?
Read it, scum.
It seems more like a city than a research facility.
More people there than in my hometown?
Copy paste is better than nothing.
It's a research facility where they study particles with the LHC and stuff. Since it's led by Europe, there aren't any Americans there, but there should be a Japanese research team.
Fascinating.
Wasn't this huge news on YouTube a few years back? Something about CERN creating a black hole that was gonna devour the Earth? Were they trying to make a time machine?
How TF do you know this shit?
LHC means...
Oh no.
That's scary.
A large hentai collection.
I'm in India, so that means that news scared the hell out of me.
LHC equals Large Hadron Collider.
CERN face lawsuits in the West, so they're not completely in the clear either.
Large Hadron Collider?
I googled the LHC and damn, that thing's cool, lol. It's like rocket engine straight out of a sci-fi flick.
It's built 100 meters underground along the French-Swiss border. It's 27 kilometers in length, about the length of the Yamanote line.
Where did Tiger go anyways?
Plus the accelerators inside the rings are in a vacuum, right? I don't really get it, but it sounds cool. Actually, what does it even accelerate?
I mean, they'd be dealing with quantum teleportation, right? Modern sci-fi is always talking about taking micro-level stuff to a macro level to develop time machines or teleporters. Has a basis in reality too. The microscopic world can provide hints as to how to solve our macro problems. Not that I'm trying to back up John Teeter or anything.
Behold, I am John Teeter, time traveler from the year 2036. Explosions. No way, dude. Well,
He told me everything. The humans will be exterminated.
Will Earth be destroyed?
Oh, this is me, sorry. I saw that. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one. To say nothing of private citizens, CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, there is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? I'm an old man, I don't know what LOL means. We missed a couple tips, I think.
okay.
Dystopia,
Okay.
yeah, obviously Utopia. And CERN is a French acronym for Society European pour la, yeah.
Yeah, that word.
Okay, got it.
Oh. Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing?
Wait, guys! Teeter-san doesn't understand @channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, K, if you know what I mean.
Get a trip code, asshole.
What does it feel like to time travel?
What are you, 12?
All means laugh out loud.
Wait, like the quantum gravity theory? The one that's supposed to every phenomenon from the micro to macro level?
So the Shibuya earthquake last year was Teeter's doing.
Strongly agree.
Destroy all monopolies.
I think a false peace is better than nothing. Conflict yields nothing but death.
What if Teeter's the real perpetrator behind the New Gen murders too?
New Gen. The popular name for the string of bizarre serial murders that occurred in Shibuya 1 year ago. A total of 14 people died. Okay.
Getting excited.
Don't cats come back to life in the quantum realm or something?
Cerntan, too strong.
Can we just blame everything on Teeter at this point? All the misfortune in the world, my stomach ache, everything?
Teeter-san, if you're taking requests, could you blow up my workplace?
I feel that.
Huh, if CERN has a monopoly, then I don't get to travel.
Is micro the big one or macro?
Is time travel established as a legit business by 2036? If so, it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that many other time travelers have visited our time, and there may be more threads about coming in contact with them online.
Yeah, it takes place in the same universe as Robotic Notes and Chaos Head, I believe, right? I think, yes.
Yeah. They're referring to Chaos Head in that.
Okay. I haven't played that yet.
That could be fun. Oh, I think it's my turn. Banish the time machine to the Dark Ages.
So we're heading towards a dystopia.
Yep.
What? LMAO?
Macro, duh.
There's no point in living now, is there?
Time for all the good kids to go to bed.
Did that dude just jizz?
In 20 years, I'll be dead anyway.
Don't make fun of Teeter Tan.
So, if you're a time traveler, what's the weather gonna be like tomorrow in Hokkaido?
Namaste, I hope I can start landing leading roles by 2036.
thing I just started learning gun kata.
Just make a time travel outside of CERN. Easy.
You know how UFOs are real? What if they're time travelers?
You looking for a time traveler's wife?
Let's get a drink sometime.
How many times have the Tigers won the championship?
Wonder what kind of anime is popular in 2036.
We need Mulder Sensei.
Planet of the Monkeys.
Peter made it clear those who control time control the world.
Which the monkey?
Will I have married that person? Will we have a happy family? It's so embarrassing. Eek.
I want ice cream.
So if I change the channel on my TV, would that change something in the year 2036?
Sorry, but I'm a naughty kid.
Honestly, in my head, a dystopian world is one where anime is regulated.
Never heard of CERN, or the LHC, or any of this stuff.
I hope there's a lot of cute girls in the future.
Coming on a little strong there, Raffle.
Stay away from marriage, seriously.
Help wanted. Seeking college entrance exam answers.
Peter should prove that he's actually from the year 2036. Try harder.
Genetic mutation makes it so only male children are born. How about that for dystopia?
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Can't say it wouldn't. You never know what determines the future.
Has Araki aged at all? Has Togashi started releasing new chapters again?
Oh, that's me.
Is that true that everyone in the future is skinny?
Hurry up and give us cyber brains.
I told you, pink-haired heroines aren't my type. Huh? I don't recall ordering any soba.
I studied a bit of particle and quantum physics, but I never understood any of it.
The future sounds peaceful.
Rip Hunter x Hunter.
And no one ever saw 404 ever again.
I hope it's the other way around, seriously.
Yuri is utopian.
404 was a good man.
Isn't Earth destroyed by 2036 to begin with?
Oh no!
I wonder what happened. I don't want to hear it though. Oh.
Soviet Union, Russia?
The Lord of Terror is descending upon us, mark my words.
Oh my god.
Will there be cute girl androids in 2036? For petting, of course.
Eurytopia.
You guys still celebrate Christmas and New Year's like we do?
How's the whole global warming thing shake out?
BRB joining CERN's side.
I'm so sleepy.
Uh-huh.
I figured time machines were like way off in the future.
What's the international situation looking like? Does Japan even still exist?
Christmas is just an urban legend. Let it go already. Well,
Somebody's got too much time on his hands.
Super Russia.
oh, this thread gotten longer. Popcorn.gif.
The fact that the Earth even exists by then is a miracle.
Any country like Japan would be gone.
So what's the story on space travel in your time?
Like Christmas, I'll be hibernating.
Look who's talking.
Somehow I think Russia's gonna have the same president.
Maybe we can go to outer space on school trips.
Careful what you say, they might come after you.
Nah.
T.
T.
Where's the rest of the story, Teeter?
S?
They tried.
Combo broken. Let's just say CERN made a black hole and destroyed themselves. Cool?
Will I married a cute little waifu by the year 2036?
Future Santa sounds super high-tech. Lol.
Rip John Tater.
I'm guessing most things are automated by 2036.
Reported.
Just tell me if we're able to go to the 2D world. Then we'll talk.
Yikes.
There's no way Moe survives for another 26 years.
My head's spinning from all your questions. I just don't know where to start. I'll just try to explain as much as I can. I'll start by talking about the experience of time travel. A successful trip requires a great deal of G-force, normally about 2 Gs. When you begin, a gravitational field is generated around both the time machine and the passenger. Things are practically pitch dark when you're traveling through time, but you can see some rainbow-colored particles floating around. Because you travel in a vacuum, longer trips require you to have oxygen tanks at the ready. At full power, it takes about 1 hour to travel 10 years.
How do you expect me to live in a world without Moe?
2 Gs. That's like a passenger plane, right?
You time travel in a vacuum?
Oh, I see.
Anyone ever see the word tundra and read tsundere?
10 years per hour. Slower than I'd hoped.
It's Teeter. Teeter's back, everybody.
Christmas in Japan be gone.
I thought passenger planes were more like 1.5 Gs.
Thank you for the details. Dealing with 2 Gs for 1 hour, all while in a vacuum, sounds pretty stressful for the passenger.
Little Bauer, raffle now.
Vacuum lol. Scary.
Moe should have conquered the world.
I heard some roller coasters are like 2 Gs.
Gravitational field, huh?
It depends on which one.
What are the rainbow-colored particles?
Sundra, Sundere, Sundra, it's all the same.
Lolicons. All of you.
What the heck's a gravitational field?
How long is this?
Forever. What? This doesn't play nice with string theory.
How many people can ride the time machine?
A place where gravity operates on space and time.
I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore the freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store.
I came.
Thank you for coming. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. I think it's Anne.
That only CERN has. Oh, I don't care. Sorry. Go ahead, Anna.
Head out. Whose turn is it?
Yours, Anne.
Okay. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud.
What's a dystopia?
How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think that you can get those guys to stop killing each other.
I ask you to change the future. You're trying to play God, if they're promising world peace, then I for one welcome our new CERN overlords.
It won't be destroyed, lol. Today, CERN issued an official announcement saying, it's not gonna happen, dumbass.
Weird to think that we're free right now.
Do people not do their own research in the future?
I've seen movies where changing the past significantly changes the future. What if the future goes through some catastrophic change because you decided for your own personal reasons to change the past?
Hey, Teeter-son, why you dissing CERN, yo?
A noble mission, LMFAO.
Please tell us more about your time machine.
If you all have the time to write this in this chan, why don't you go change the future already?
This has been your sermon from John Teeter, future priest.
Batting cage.
Dystopian destruction, physics.
Oxygen tanks remind me of spaceships.
Can you keep it down? I'm trying to watch TV.
Bro, Teeter-son a bone. He's probably just tired from all that time traveling.
802701?
Teeter-chan, it must not have been easy getting to 2010.
But there's always a tomorrow.
We won't be able to chat on at channel anymore. Dry your tears, guys. Lol.
So what would happen if you weren't at full power?
We've got to destroy the world to save it.
All I can think of is a time traveler in a diving suit.
I want the LHC to collide me with a cute girl.
Movies are fiction, though.
Doesn't John know about corporate slavery? You trolling, John?
I want to have a dream.
There's a Mewtwo link.
The opposite of a utopian society, a society where all citizens live under strict regulation, management, and surveillance 24 hours a day.
Props to CERN for ending the war.
I just realized I spent the whole day on Atchan.
The part about the time travel experience was exciting. 76 points.
There are strings in space. There has to be a girlfriend. Who can make me a string?
Those rainbow lights remind me of the back of a DVD.
Or did you travel through time?
Here we got a future. Man in this thread.
I want to be a string too.
After reading the time travel experience, everything I've imagined about the time machine was destroyed.
John Teeter, watch back till the future.
Deep sea time travel sounds painful.
That's pretty high, lol.
Accelerating protons and colliding them, they're attempting to recreate a miniature Big Bang.
The moon is beautiful.
Same.
My time machine is more like a prototype that was created based on technology we stole from CERN. Its capabilities are limited. To put 2036 in a nutshell, basically Earth is being ruled by a dictatorship. The dictatorship strictly regulates humanity without giving them any privacy. Everything from what we eat, where we live, even who we marry are automatically decided for us. Anyone who opposes the dictatorship will be killed mercilessly. There are no trials.
Just say no.
Are you saying that CERN is the dictator? Do you even know what kind of organization CERN is?
OP is a troll.
So if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler will never be born and we won't have to listen to this bullshit. Am I right?
By the way, can you meet your past self by time traveling? What happens then?
You stole it, lol.
Channelers are pretty good at that, lol.
Even who you marry?
Escape with stolen technology. Destination 2010.
Let's go to New York.
Channelers are scary when they're your enemy, but they're useless as a friend. Lol.
Robbery, murder is a common criminal chain.
Please no uglies or fatties.
Call him a robber, but to be able to engineer a time machine is pretty impressive.
Whoa, who knows what would happen then?
I hate it when I drop my 100 yen underneath the vending machine.
Are we maybe being a little too hasty in calling this scientist a criminal?
Fuck bald people too.
If there are no trials, then the world's lawyers have no jobs.
Loving this TBH.
How do you plead, TT?
CERN controlling all of humanity?
More importantly, I'm about to throw up that fried shrimp I had earlier.
CERN is type A.
Hey, does that mean Teeter is a DQN criminal?
How big is South?
Seriously?
If they even regulate what you eat, I imagine obesity is over.
John Teeter is an engineer.
Cheers to CERN for unifying the world.
Can you hear the thunder?
He said they automatically choose who you marry, but I wonder what kind of algorithm they use.
Carbs, carbonated drinks is a scary diet chain too.
Is the death penalty more efficient in 2036?
Crime's a lot harder to get away with under a super dictatorship.
Upload your floor plan, Teeter.
Feeling like we should think twice about automation.
What kind of food is there in the future?
We only get Teeter's point of view here, but if you actually think about it, CERN hasn't done anything wrong, have they? I'm starting to think Teeter is the real problem here.
Hey, CERN, do a better job at managing your people. One of the weird ones is wandering through our backyard.
John just has a very strong sense of victimhood.
On what ground?
I don't want to live in Teeter's 2036.
I guess no matter what generation you're from, the squeakiest wheel gets grease.
The theory that even if a black hole is produced, it will be too small and will immediately vaporize. Google Hawking radiation. Only conspiracy theories doubt that.
Hi, Teeter.
Hawking is definitely from the future.
I'm guessing rations, rations, and more rations.
Sexy, erotic, raunchy nude.
Did you come here alone, Tishi? You didn't bring any friends with you.
It's like that 2001 space thing.
Are black holes supposed to vaporize?
If they're gonna distribute rations, I'd rather just have all my nutrition injected.
Teeter, did you actually time travel when you wanted to be? Sounds like your machine was a piece of junk.
You still have to make your own time machines in the future?
I'm hungry.
No bullying.
Should we change the thread title, like, I'm a criminal from the future? Ask me anything?
You still have to make your own time machines in the future?
stop. Well, you're hurting my heart.
Instead of controlling humans through societal regulations, it's probably better to get rid of humans altogether and create a robot society instead.
Robots are definitely smarter.
Instant trauma.
I made it myself, so cut to time machine.
Where are you based out of in 2010?
Where's your wife, Teeter?
I don't know if getting rid of our stratified society is a good thing or a bad thing.
Friend talk is a no-no on at Chan.
Probably some internet cafe lol.
Anyone know what those pounded fish cakes are really made of?
John Teeter is an otaku from 2036.
Chatting on @chan at an internet cafe? Sounds like us, lol.
I'm invested now. Keep going.
Serin's pretty smart.
But what are the assigned games in anime?
Maybe they exiled him in 2010. That'd be a pain in the ass.
Blah.
Guess I better cozy up to CERN while I still can.
So if the robbers are sent to our era, do they send murderers to the Warring States period? Well,
Can I scroll down and see how much is left? I'm very curious.
I'm going to assume it goes all the way to 2400 hours, so we still have like an hour to go.
Yamate. Oh my god. Oh my.
It's never ending.
It's
why
just
this game takes-
randomly generated.
We're at 60. We originally are at 6200. Just to.
Why this is a 50-hour game.
Pick up melons. Let's just find John T. We'll go through it a bit quickly now, maybe. So I didn't realize it was this long.
The important ones are just the ones that are not
John
not
Teeter.
anonymous. There's a John Teeter, and then there's a few other.
Okay, there's like
names out
memes.
there.
Okay. Oh, do you guys
Yeah,
want to
the
end
rest-
at the 3-hour mark, or do you want to keep going? I don't mind either
I'm
way.
fine with however long.
I'm fine if you want to go to get through this part.
As long as I'm done before. As long as I'm done in like 30 minutes, that's fine.
Okay. We'll keep going till 3:30 then, or just a bit before. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. The world line has a divergence of 0.571024%. Compared to the world line I came from, killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase his world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. There's a named one. Someone want to take it?
Research.
Research institution taking over the world? Lol, what?
Umbrella.
Sean Digger's cat. You guys don't know what that is. Experiment with the cat, right? Cat placed inside the box. We learned about that in You, Me, and Her. Well, we didn't learn about it, but they talked about it. I like cats. What a cute kitty. Oh, ORZ! We got the ORZ! ORZ. I love it. Kitty. All these anonymous users. Why are we talking about cats?
Take it. This one?
I'll do it.
Or we... Okay.
Schrodinger's cat is the most famous quantum theory paradox. To put it simply, you have a box with a cat, a poison gas emission device, and radium, a radioactive substance. When the radium releases alpha particles, a sensor will go off and release the gas, and the cat will die. say that after an hour there's a 50% chance that the alpha particles will be released. That means the ratio of finding the cat dead versus alive after opening box after an hour has passed is 1 to 1. Then what of the cat before opening the box? Einstein says that even without opening the box and verifying it, the cat is either alive or dead.
Got me kind of horny. What the fuck? World lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out in new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on the world line's divergence. But if you murdered, let's say, the divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.00002%. If that, a single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that have caused widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on the divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. And that's the end of that.
Oh, finally made it.
I'll read through the entire thread, but the archives are already popping up. Of course there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. Among Us? In fact, imposter is too kind of a word. This is probably all copy pasta. There are many Titor fanatics on that channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the responsive opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if it was his first appearance. Nobody has ever mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English, for one thing. Plenty of blogs about Titor in Japanese, too. I enter John Titor's name in a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor postings on that channel. I can't find a single trace of Titor from 10 years ago. I try searching John Titor. Bizarre. This just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years back, and I got tens of thousands of hits. Is the search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives me the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled upon another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. These past 2 days I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. Hold on, I just remembered. I know I purchased a book about Titor a few years ago. I scour the bookshelf for it, but it's nowhere to be found. It's supposed to be right here. Impossible. How could this be? I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure.
Yeah?
It's me. Report.
Oh, Karin, can you drop the act when you're on the phone at least?
Are you aware that John Titor has returned?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have a sensitive matter to discuss. I quickly made plans to meet with him at May Queen plus Nian 2 tomorrow afternoon and hung up the phone. New message. And this is a moo-moo.
Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samidare.
Something. Don't worry. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off. If I'm forced to do battle again, let's just pray the organization's assassins don't find me. All set. And we can save here and call it a stream. We're about to meet a really cute character next time. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me today. Is it a menu? Title menu. That's what I want. We're gonna find somebody to raid, and if it's all good with you guys, we'll continue next week. Classic likes cosplayers. Yeah, Nezumi?
I will be out of town on next Saturday.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Pick up the week after.
And... yeah, I should be back by then too.
Okay, all good.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Okie dokie. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh my god. Yamate. I'm going to raid Rabbit, who is streaming art right now. I'll be back. What day is it today? I'll be back on Monday. I might be streaming Halo Infinite because apparently the multiplayer might be coming out on Monday, according to some leaks. So if that's true, I'm gonna do that, and if not, I'll figure out something else. I'll send you guys over there. Thank you all. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Raid has been sent.